Hey, my brothers and sisters, I'm Yaya Lily, and you're listening to the Property Motivational YouTube channel. I pray you take something that is said today and allow it to give you the energy you need to keep moving forward. I am not a licensed spiritual guru. This is just life experience and the God in me speaking to the God in you. So take what resonates with you, baby, and leave the rest. And don't you ever forget, you are worthy and you are loved. Hey, my brothers and sisters, welcome back, baby. Welcome back, baby, to the Property Motivational YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, hey, y'all. Hey, thank you for being here. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you for being here too, baby. And if you're just passing on by because you happen to see this video on your news feed, I thank you too. Thank you, everybody, for listening and supporting me and just taking a word from God, taking a word from the God in me, speaking to the God in you, honey. Just thank you for being here, period. Thank you for believing in yourself. Thank you for loving in yourself. Thank you for coming back. Just thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But anyway, y'all, this is the Instigator, the final finale. If you know the Instigator, I had posted a story about the Instigator a couple of weeks ago. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, baby, you gotta go ahead back and listen to the Instigator part 1, and then listen to the Instigator part 1 continue, because this is the story of the final finale, the time the Instigator instigated a situation between me and my god sister. So let's just hop right into it, y'all. So when I was growing up, I lived in the hood for a little while, but then we ended up moving to the country. And when I say country, baby, I'm talking about country. I'm talking about if country could be a picture in the dictionary, it was us. Cause well, I don't know if it would be us, because I think it people a little bit more country than us out there. But anyway, it would have been the 434 in Virginia. If you know the 434, then you know, baby. But anyway, I grew up in the country at a point in time in my life, and so I have a godmother on my father's side and I have a godmother on my mother's side. And I love all my mamas, honey, because it takes a village. And let me just say, all my mothers, I love you so much and you mean so much to me. But I got a godmama on my mama's side and a godmama on my daddy's side. So on my father's side, I have a godmother and she had a daughter, which is my god sister. So we going to call my god sister Star. So it's me, Yaya, and then I have a god sister and her name is Star. So me and my god sister, we in the same grade and stuff. So in the ninth grade, I went to my high school in the country for ninth grade, 10th grade, and 11th grade. And then when I got to the 12th grade, I went to school in North Carolina. So it's 4 years in high school. So, well, depending on where you live at, because some people got their high school where it started the 6th grade, and you go from the 6th to the 12th, and then 6, 7, 8, 19, 20. That's about 7 years of high school. But if you know, you know, honey. Most people only have 4 years in high school, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. And at this place in time, we was in the ninth grade, but my sister didn't go to the school in the ninth grade. So now we're in the 10th grade. So when I was in the ninth grade, y'all, it was this dude who had a crush on me, and we just gonna name him. Damn, fuck, what we gonna name him? We gonna name him. We could name him Big, but I don't want to name him that. I don't like that name. No. What the fuck? What the fuck? This nigga gonna be named Monday. I don't know why that's gonna be his name though. Okay, so when I was in the ninth grade, there was this dude and his name was Monday, and he had a crush on me. So I did not like Monday. I ain't even finna hold y'all. I did not like that man. He was a good person and he got a good heart. And wherever you at now, Monday, I hope God is blessing your heart and soul, because you are a good man. But during this state in time when I was in the ninth grade, I did not like Monday, y'all. I was in the ninth grade and he was in the 11th grade, and he had a crush on me through the whole school year. And we went to a small school, so people knew about it. And half the school would say, oh, you need to date him, he like you need to get with him, get at him, girl, all he do is talk about you. And then the other half of the school will be like, she don't like him, leave her alone. Because I didn't like him. Like, he was a good dude, but I just wasn't attracted to him. Time go by, and now it's during prom season. So juniors and seniors, they allowed to go to prom, but if you a freshman or a sophomore, you can't go unless you get asked by upperclassmen. So I'm in the ninth grade, And I wasn't dating nobody or anything at the time, because wasn't nobody trying to holler at me, baby. Monday had that shit on lock. He was like, I know he probably was going around, not that one. Nah, that's mine. That's mine. Pick you another one. I be sitting there like, nigga. But anyway, so Dora, my whole ninth grade year, I wasn't trying to get with Monday, but then prom season came around, which is between April and May and June and shit. And Monday, he was like, he asked me on the prom, and I said, hell yeah, nigga. Fuck, hell yeah. I told him, hell yeah. You mean to tell me I'm in the ninth grade? I just started going to high school, and I'm finna go to prom? Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. So I told him, yeah. And then I ended up going to prom with Monday, which is a whole nother story time within itself, honey. That, ooh, child. Anyway, so I ended up going to prom with Monday, which we really didn't even go to prom. But that's another story for another day. Ooh, that's a good juicy one. But anyway, so after the whole little prom extravaganza, I actually started to like Monday. So now sophomore year came around, and when year came around, I started to date him. Whole ninth grade year, I didn't give a fuck about that nigga. That nigga tried his luck for the whole damn year, baby. You know that's a good man. Shit, he tried to get with you for the whole year. Like, damn, a couple of niggas come around Thanksgiving, Christmas, I'm done with this bitch. Fuck, I ain't gonna buy you no Christmas gift anyway. But Monday would not give up, honey. Monday tried for Monday to the next motherfucking Monday. Like, that nigga he did not give up. And so I went to prom with him, and I actually started to like him. So sophomore year came around, I was like, fuck it, we finna date. So now me and Monday dating. So when I was in the ninth grade, I had little friends and shit like that. But family is just close, you know what I'm saying? And it's no disrespect, because I could sit here and say family is close, but the reality is everybody is not close to their family. And I apologize if you're not, and whether you are or whether you're not, I pray for you, and I just pray that you find happiness within yourself, because truth is everybody ain't close with their family, and that's okay. Just pray on your situation, and I pray for you too. And whatever you want in life, as long as it's of love and light, God will give that to you regarding your family. But anyway, I just say that to say, most people, as you get older, who your friends, who you hang out with, people be like my cousins, my sisters and shit like that. But anyway, I'm close to my family, and I thank God for that. But anyway, my god sister, we close, we in the same grade. That's my god sister. I'm saying god sister, but that's my sister. You feel me? That's my sister. So when the ninth grade sister was living in Maryland and I was living in Virginia, so me and Star, that's what I'm gonna call her, but we didn't go to the same school in the ninth grade. And then come around 10th grade, Star ended up coming back to the country. So now we in the 10th grade and I'm dating this dude. And so, I had friends and stuff like that, but my sister was like my best friend. But when she moved away, I started hanging out with other people, and the people that I started hanging out with was close to Monday. My Monday friends ended up becoming my friends because I was spending so much time with Monday. We all just ended up hanging out, and Star wasn't going to the school no more, so it just made sense. You know what I'm saying? And like a couple of Monday friends, they was in my grade anyway, so that happens. We all hanging out and stuff. But then Star comes back for sophomore year, 10th grade, and when Star comes back, I'm like, oh shit, my sister back up in the jank. You know what I'm saying? Like that, my sister back and stuff like that. And so I'm like, okay, now I gotta make sure that I balance out my hanging time with Monday, balance out my hanging time with Star, my god sister, and then balance out my hanging time with the other friends that I've made through Monday. So so in my mind, I'm thinking like I'm giving everybody time, I'm hanging out with everybody, I'm doing the do. Even though, Monday was my man. But anyway, I was hanging out with Monday for the most part, and that nigga had a car too. You know what I'm saying? Shit. When I was in the ninth grade, 10th grade, Monday was junior, senior type shit. So he had his own car, baby. We was smoking that smoke. You know what I'm saying? My daddy was so strict. I grew up with my father for the most part, and then I moved in with my mother. And I love both my parents. Absolutely, I do. But when I was growing up with my father, he was kind of on the strict side, and he would not let me have a boyfriend, honey. But it was just something about Monday that my daddy liked. It probably the fact that Monday had a motherfucking car. Because daddy didn't have no damn car. But anyway, he would let me hang out with Monday. We was smoking all that shit. But anyway, I spent most of my time with Monday. But I still, would try my best to balance out my time with my friends. So here we are, y'all, in motherfucking health class. If you know, you motherfucking know. Because me and the Instigator had health class together. And this is way down the line. Like, the Instigator, she instigated the situation with me and Ladybug at the beginning of sophomore year in health class. But the situation with me and my god sister Star, she instigated that situation at the end of sophomore year in health class. So now, I guess we had that class all year long because class is supposed to switch in the semester. But anyway, shit, it was in motherfucking health class. I know that. So me and the Instigator got health class together. I'm sitting at my desk chilling and shit like that. I must have made it on time to class this day. Because, baby, I'm always late year. I'm late even now in my day and age. They be like, y'all gonna be late. She on colored people time. My bad. My bad. I'm trying to make that my winter's resolution. My winter's resolution is to be on time. But anyway, I was on time today, baby. I was on time sitting at health class and stuff like that because I was tired of getting ISS. Shit, that health teacher didn't motherfucker play. What you up at ISS for? Shit, I was late to health class. Anyway, because ISS get that nasty ass food. Shit, you got ISS eat after everybody else eat. Shit. But anyway, I made it on time to health class today, honey. Tired of eating that nasty ass food. So I'm sitting up in health class and shit like that. Got my books out and shit. Ooh, I was being a good student. I already had my books out. And then so the Instigator come up in there, you know what I'm saying? And she sit down and she say, "Hey, Yaya. Hey, Instigator. So, you heard what Star was saying, right? Star? You talk about my sister? Mm-hmm, girl, she mad at you. What she mad at me for? Because like she just said, she didn't necessarily say your name, but she was just on the bus talking about how people fake. She was just like, people fake. We was friends, we was cool. You hang out with somebody all this time, but next thing you know, they act like they don't know you. They don't want to hang out with you no more. They got other plans going on. People just fake, and I'm not with it. And I was like, damn, sister was talking about me, Star was talking about me, and then the Instigator was like, I don't know. She was just saying, like people fake. And then, class had started and we went on and did our business. See, the Instigator and Star in real life, they actually cousins. And so they used to ride the same bus. And so the Instigator telling me all this shit, and I'm believing her because they be on the same bus together. Hell, they fucking cousins. So I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, Star feel like that or whatever. Like, why Star think that I'm fake? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I have been hanging out with my man a little bit more, and I ain't even gonna lie for 2 times because in the beginning I ain't want him to be my man, but now that is my man. Like, what's going on? I be calling sis, I be hanging out with sis. Just the truth be told, it's not as much as I used to, but I still make an effort, So I'm just sitting there thinking again, like, damn, why sis feel like that? So, a couple days go by. Me and sis, we did have English class together, but that wasn't until later on. But anyway, me and sis, we don't really got no classes together, so I can't really, like, talk to her and say, like, what's up, sis? Like, why you mad or whatever? We didn't have no classes together, so I ain't seen her in class. I did have her number, but I just didn't reach out because I'm thinking to myself, like, me and sis better than that. Like, she don't feel no type of way. She ain't mad at me. She straight. Instigator just, I just let bygones be bygones and let, the Instigator just talk or whatever. But then, a couple days go by. I never said nothing to Star. She never said nothing to me. And all of a sudden, we just stopped texting altogether. We stopped texting. We stopped seeing each other. I stopped spending the night at her house. I wasn't riding on her bus no more to spend the weekend with her. We ain't have no sleepovers, none of that shit. Like, all of a sudden, me and Star just stopped talking. And I say that me and Star stopped talking for 2 months. We never said anything to each other. We just stopped talking. And for those 2 months, y'all, every day the Instigator would come to class. She would come to health class and be like, oh, Star said this. Star said that. Star said you got new friends now. Star said you fake. And then she got to the point where she actually started saying that Star was saying my name like, yeah. Star said she ain't fucking with you no more because you fake and you should talk to her because that's like your god sister. Like, she said this about you. She said that. She said you wrong. You fake. You don't fuck with her no more. You got new friends. You act like because you got new friends, you don't care about her no more. And it's like, I wasn't like that at all. Of course I love you, sister. You're my sister. nobody could ever, you my sister. I love my family. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm hanging out with other people. And I like these people that I'm hanging out with. They good friends, but I never know that you felt like that. And child, that shit was just so crazy. But it's just, the instigator is instigating all this stuff because she going back and forth. She's saying this, that, and the third that Star saying, and she be saying that Star was saying so much shit. I got mad and I started talking my shit too. And I started saying shit like, well, if Star feel like that, then she should come to me and tell me. She's sitting here and telling you, everybody on the bus, why she ain't say shit to me? She ain't talking to me. She ain't reaching out to me. She ain't texting me. She ain't calling me. So I ain't finna say nothing to her. And then, the motherfucking instigator gonna run her ass back and tell Star everything like a child. But anyway, so that's just what it was. It would just got to the point where, me and my god sister would hang out, talk all the time. She left for 9th grade, but when she came back for 10th grade, it just looked like now I got a boyfriend, I got new friends, I don't fuck with her no more, and she don't fuck with me. And the instigator is just going back, just sharing the information, being the motherfucking mailman. Like, that shit crazy. Shit, I said mailman, she was being the motherfucking tailman, because she was telling Star, she was telling me what the fuck both of us are saying. And it was just so crazy, because it's like, damn, me and Star would see each other in the hallway, we'll mean mug each other, you know what I'm saying, go to church, because we all went to church together, baby. Me and Star wasn't talking. She was just crazy, child, crazy. That went on for about 2 months. And the instigator for the whole 2 months, she kept going back and forth, telling me what Star said and telling Star what I said. And then, y'all, when I was in school, so Star, she had let me borrow these slippers one time. It was these cute little pink ballerina slippers. They was pink. We called them ballerina slippers, but they was pink, and you slid them on your foot, and they had these ribbons where you could tie it up around your leg. And Star had a pair, and she let me borrow hers or whatever. And I had them for a long time. She told me I could borrow them. Shit, I had them things for about 6 months. Talk about borrow, girl. I might as well have said, can I have these? Because, honey, I ain't gonna lie. I had them ballerina slippers for 6 months. And I ain't gonna lie again when I tell you them ballerina slippers was dirty as fuck. The motherfucking inside of them shoes was dirty as a motherfucker. I'm talking about the outside was pink, but the inside was black. Like, damn, girl, how your feet get black like that? Shit, living in the country, baby, we walk around with no shoes. But, I mean, damn. Anyway, I had those ballerina slippers for 6 months, and I remember one day we was at breakfast, and me and Star wasn't talking, and I tried to give her shoes back, because I'm on some pride shit. Like, if you ain't fucking with me, I ain't fucking with you. Take your motherfucking shoes back. And when I tried to give her them shoes back, she looked at them shoes, she said, ew. She said, these shoes are dirty. She said, girl, you can keep these shoes, these dirty ass shoes. Girl, them shoes black as fuck. And she slid them bitches. I tried to give Star her ballerina shoes back, because she seen how black them bitches was, which I ain't gonna lie, them bitches was black as fuck on the inside. She was like, ew, the motherfucking nerve. And then she slid them bitches back across the table. She was like, you could keep those, you could have those. And I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed when she slid them across the table, because first of all, damn, you just slid these shoes across the table. And then second of all, yeah, them bitches is a little black. Not even a little bit. It's a lot of bit. Yes, the motherfucking nerve of me. That shit embarrassing. I know embarrassment. That shit crazy. But anyway, I was like, damn, she really not fucking with me. She was like, ew, that shit crazy. And then she started talking to her cousins, and she was like, why would y'all try to give me them dirty ass shoes back? And the cousins started laughing and shit like that, aka the instigator. I'm like, this shit crazy. Time went on, honey. I say at the end of those 2 months is when me and Star got back together. And this is how we got back together, y'all. So the first 2 months, we ain't talking. She think that I care more about my nigga than I care about her. The instigator keep on telling me what Star saying when I'm staying, going back and forth and shit like that. And it's been 2 months. Mind you, we all went to the same church now. So one day, my godmama had talked to my daddy at church or whatever, and she said, I don't know what's going on with Star and Yaya. They ain't been talking to each other on the phone. They ain't been reaching out. And my goddaughter ain't been coming over. Like, what's going on, And my dad said, I don't know either, I noticed they ain't been talking either. I don't know what's going on. My godmother said, you know what? Bring Yaya. I'm gonna tell Yaya come to the house this weekend, because my godmother drove the school bus. And so, most of the time when it was time to go home on a Friday, you know how it is when you about to spend the night at your best friend house, it's Friday. So instead of getting on my bus to go home, I'm gonna get on my friend bus to go home, which in this case my god sister. I'm gonna spend the night at her house on Friday, and when the Monday come, I'm gonna ride her bus back to school on Monday and take my bus home. You know what I'm saying? So Friday, the weekend was coming around, and my godmother said, you know what? Tell Yaya to ride my bus home on Friday so she could come over and hang out and stuff. And I don't care how I feel about it. And I just know a lot of all of this because I heard them talking. I'm sitting on the church van and shit like that. My daddy about to hop in, but he said he outside talking to Star Mama and shit like that. And so, that's what she said. She said, you know what? Tell Yaya to come ride the bus home to my house on Friday. I'm gonna make sure they get together, because, I don't know what's going on with them two, but they need to talk it out. It's been too long, and, I don't like this. So Friday come around, and I did. My daddy said, you're going to your godmother's house this weekend. And I said, okay. So Friday came around, I got on the bus, and I went home to my god sister house, my godmother house. And when I got there, it was like, even though me and my god sister knew that we was on the same bus, see, we was on the bus and we wasn't saying anything to each other at first. I wasn't saying nothing to nobody. I sat on the bus, and to be honest with you, I think I sat in the front of that motherfucker. I sat in the front of the bus, and Star and her cousins, they sat in the back of the bus. Now, they wasn't talking shit about me the whole time, but it was a point in time when they was like, oh, she going to your house? Oh, she going, y'all cool? Oh, and then Star was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I guess she going to my house. Where else she would be going? I don't know. And they like, she going to your house? Y'all talk? Oh, y'all cool now? Y'all cool? And she be like, I don't know. Because the Instigator was her cousin, but a whole lot of her cousins went to that school. But anyway, honey. So she was like, I don't know. So, of course, if my god sister mother is the one driving the school bus, their stop will be the last stop, so she can get off that damn bus and go inside the house. All I love is park that big yellow motherfucker. Let's go relax. But anyway, so, we finally get to the house. It's just me, godmother, and Star. We all, get off the bus. Godmama opened the doors. I get off the bus first because I was sitting in the front. And then Star walk all the way from the back. And then it seemed like she was walking a green mile, honey. Walking a green mile. She had to walk all the way from the back of the bus. And both of us just get to the front door. And we ain't saying nothing. It's just so awkward. You could cut the motherfucking awkwardness with a butter knife, baby. I'm talking about a plastic butter knife from the motherfucking Dollar Tree. Because it's just so fucking awkward. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's just awkward and shit like that. We not saying shit. We not mugging each other. We just not saying shit. And then, godmama comes. She opened the door. We go inside. She said, I'm finna cook. So, y'all relax. Have fun. It's the weekend. I'm finna cook. So, y'all just, I'm about to cook. So then, I sat down on the couch and Star, I just sat down on the couch and Star turned the TV on and she sat down on the couch across from me and we just started talking, y'all. And she was like, the instigator said blah, 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 blah. And I said, well, she told me that blah, 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 blah. And then, it was just so beautiful because it wasn't beautiful that whole time. We wasn't talking because, baby, that shit was ugly. But when we finally did start talking, it was beautiful because we just got what we needed to say off our chest. And we were like, damn, why don't we been, have a conversation like this? And we were like, I don't know. We were just acting like we was mad at each other. And she did express to me like, well, I did feel some type of way because you started hanging out with him more than you was hanging out with me. And, you my sister. I miss you. We best friends. And I said, I absolutely understand that. And I understand where you're coming from. And I apologize to make you feel any way. I love you just as much as, I care about him and love hanging out with him. And so, let's just make it right. I understand where she was coming from, and I'm glad she was truthful about her feelings. She didn't come off on me malicious or rude or that she hated me just because we had a disagreement or a falling out. She didn't call me out my name or no shit like that. We just had a legitimate adult conversation, even though we're sophomores in high school. And when me and my sister started talking about it, I was like, you know what, sis? That's so crazy. And we was talking about the instigator, and we was talking about how the instigator was saying shit that neither one of us said. Like, girl, why you always trying to motherfucking instigate something, honey? Anyway, And I just thank God for my godmother for saying, like, you know what, I'm about to get them two together. I don't even know what their problem is. They sitting over here not talking to each other and shit like that. Hell no, I'm not rocking with that shit. And, I thank God, for us to love each other so much that we can still, number one, for the fact of her to be able to even stand me being in her house. I know she probably thinking like, Mom, what the fuck? You got her up in here. I ain't fucking with her right now. But she just, the love that we all shared for each other was more greater than any hate that we could have for each other. So we sitting there talking and stuff like that, and we got what we needed to get off our chest. And we promised ourselves that if anything was to ever happen in our life again, that we would just talk about it and not just distance each other out. And when I say to you this day, I got two godmothers. I got a god sister and I got a god brother. I got a godmother on my dad's side where I got my god sister, and I got a godmother on my mother's side where I got a god brother. And I just, thank God for all my mothers, all my siblings, and my friends, my family, my subscribers, and the ones passing by. I just thank God for everything. Sometimes you go through life and you be like, damn, people get on my motherfucking nerves, man. Why are people so motherfucking evil? Why are people so rude? Why do they lie? Why are they so crude? But think about all the nice ones in the place of them. For every bad person, there's a good one out there. And just truly believe that. And I hope that you choose to be a good person. The instigator ain't no bad person. We was young. We was going through things. She ain't have to be no messy ass instigator. I know that for sure. Because, girl, you instigated that shit. The fuck. Both times. But anyway, God bless your heart and soul. God bless everybody's heart and soul. And that is the story time about the time the instigator had instigated my life with me and my god sister. First, it started off with Ladybug and the motherfucking jacket. And then it was my god sister. And y'all, oh my gosh, I got so many story times about Monday. Because, ooh, baby, I remember one time Monday got so motherfucking mad at me. Y'all, he broke his motherfucking windshield in his car. We sitting in the car and driving and shit like that. I'm sitting here talking about shit. He was like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this motherfucking shit. And he broke his motherfucking windshield. Girl, y'all took me everything inside of me not to laugh. But, if you want to hear some more stories like that, baby, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Because I try my best to post a video every Thursday. But sometimes it might be a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, baby. Thank you for being here. And just remember, life already gonna move you one way or another. And when you feel like you can't move anymore, let God carry you. The property is a movement, y'all.